My name is N. Murali Krishna, Department of CSE, Pace Institute of Technology and Sciences, Valluru. Today we are going to discuss about normalization topic in DBMS. In this session, we are going to learn about what are the problems in normal relations. Okay, if we provide normalization, what are the advantages we have? Okay, and different types of normalization, and finally conclusion. Totally, the aim of this session is we are going to learn about what is a normalization, what are the advantages of normalization, types of normalization, and conclusion. Okay. After completion this session, student has the ability to apply normalization on different relations. See, what is a normalization? Generally, all information are represented in a tables only in DBMS. Okay, table has set of columns and rows. Okay, all the informations are placed into a particular table. Okay, consider if all the data are placed in a particular table, all the informations are stored in a single table only. Okay, consider like a college. Okay, student information and faculty information, building information, department information, all the information is stored in a single table. Okay, we face a lot of problems. Okay, those problems are called as anomalies. Okay, if you provide all the information in a single table, that may lead to data redundancy. What is the data redundancy? Data redundancy means same data may repeated in multiple places in a single table. That is called as redundancy. See, data redundancy means duplicated data. Okay, which is repeated in multiple tables. Okay, if same data repeated in multiple tables, which leads to different anomalies. Okay, what is anomaly? Error in a database. Okay, if you fail to remove the anomaly, we are going to face lot of problems. It may consistency problem, incorrect data. Those are the problems of, okay, without providing a normalization. After providing a normalization, confusions may clear. Okay, if normalization is performed, okay, the schema will be refined into, okay, two or more sub schemas. Okay, what is the normalization? Finally, normalization is nothing but schema refinement, or divide a big relation into two or more sub relations, and we can join together, we can retrieve the same data. Okay, with the redundancy, we may face a lot of problems. Those problems are called as anomaly. Okay, anomalies are different types. Insertion anomaly. Anomalies are different types: insertion anomaly, updation anomaly, deletion anomaly. Consider a table. Okay, it is a student table which contains student information, department information, and building information, and HOD name is also there. Okay, student information is placed here. Student information is placed here. Okay, department information is placed here. Building information is placed here, and HOD name is also there. See the insertion anomaly. Yeah, see the insertion anomaly. Insertion anomaly means, okay, failing to inserting a particular record into the database table. Okay, consider the table. There is number of records are there, student records are there, department information is there, and the building information is there. If you want to insert a particular department information into the table, okay, it is not allowing. Why? Because in this table, SID is a primary key. Okay, without inserting a SID key, we cannot insert record into the particular table. This is called as insertion anomaly. Now we are going to see updation anomaly. What is an updation anomaly? Anomaly, okay, the problems for updating a particular records. In this table, there are lot of records having CSE information. Okay, Lakshman C, Ramesh, Lakshman, Baji, or CSE department, and a building number and a particular room number. if you want to modify the particular CSV record, you need to update all the records of a particular table, or you need to update all the records. Okay, it is going to be a time waste process. Okay, though, okay, if you want to apply operation, okay, if you remove the department table, okay, if you remove the department table from this student table, okay, it is going to be a single operation only. It is the main problem in particular table, this table. Okay, now we are going to see the deletion anomaly. Deletion anomaly means, okay, the problems occurred in while deletion. Okay, see, okay, in this table all the informations are stored in here only, that is student information, department information and building information. Here some student want to remove from the college after 4 years. Okay, see, in this table only MTech department is there, only one student contains MTech department. If student is going leave from the college, see here, there is student name is Uma, he exists in mechanical department. Okay, here mechanical department contains only one student. If student removed from this college, okay, if you remove the Uma record, now MTech, okay, mechanical department also removed from this table. Okay, this is a big problem in this table. Okay, all the information placed in a single table, which is going to be a big problem. We are going to face insertion anomaly, updation anomaly and deletion anomaly. To solve this problem, we are going to apply normalization into the tables. What is normalization? Schema refinement. Divide a table into a 2 or more subtables and we can join together and we can retrieve information as per our requirement. See, so normalizations are classified into different types: first normal form, second normal form, third normal form, BCNF, boycott normal form, fourth normal form and fifth normal form. First normal form, if a relation said to be a first normal form, it must satisfy 4 conditions. That is, each column contain atomic values. What is atomic values means? Indivisible values. Okay, which means each column contains only one value. It does not allow 2 or more values into a particular table. And second condition is each column name must be unique. And third condition is row order may not important. Okay, we can place, okay, first record as second record, third record as a first record. It won't be a problem. And duplicate rows are not allowed. See this table, a sample table, roll number, student name and course. Okay, roll number 10, Murali student name. He want to join C course, okay, CPP course, Java course and DBMS course. In the same way, Manohar want to join C course and DBMS course. Okay, it is not allowed into the first normal form. Okay, so what is the main condition in first normal form? Okay, it should be atomic values. Each column contains only one value or single value. That's why Murali record can be split into a 4 records. Okay, first Murali joined into the C course and again Murali joined into the CPP, okay, and next Java and then DBMS. And the same way Manohar wants to join C course and DBMS course. Okay, after applying the first normal form, okay, table can be turned into a this like this only. Okay, second normal form. If you want to set to be a second normal form, it should be satisfy first normal form condition, and it should not allow partial dependency. What is the partial dependency? Generally table contains the primary key. Yes or no? What is the primary key? A primary key can be made up of 2 or more columns, that is called as a composite primary key. If a table has primary key, that is made up of 2 or more columns, okay, that is called as a composite primary key. Okay, in a table 2 or more non-primary keys depending on the primary keys, 2 or more non-key values, non-key attributes depending on the primary key. Okay, some situation, okay, non-key column can depend on a partial dependent on composite key, partially dependent on, okay, composite primary key. That is called as partial dependency. Okay, which means student id, student name, branch, and the subject table contains subject id and subject name. See, next table, the score table. Score table contains student id, subject id, marks, and teacher name. Here you want to retrieve information from marks and the student teacher name based on the student id and the subject id. Okay, if you want to retrieve marks, it requires student name and student id and the subject id. Okay, teacher name depending on the subject id. Okay, here student id, subject id are composite primary key, teacher name partially dependent on composite key. Okay, generally all non-key attributes are depending on the key attributes. Okay, that is the regular nature. Here a non-key attribute partially depending on the composite primary key, that is called as partial dependency. In second normal form, partial dependency is not allowed. So we need to remove the teacher name from the score table and add it into the subject table. That's why teacher name is removed from the score table and it is added into the subject table. Subject table contains subject id, subject name, and teacher name, and score table contains student id, subject id, and marks. That is the second normal form. Next, third normal form. When a relation is said to be a third normal form, it should satisfy second normal form and it should not contain transitive dependency. What is the transitive dependency? Consider A determines B, B determines C. Now we can say A determines C. It is called as transitive dependency. Okay, transitive dependency we can say simply third normal form between dependency between the non-key attributes is called as a third normal form or transitive dependency. Okay, see in this table, employee number, employee name, address. See this table, employee number is a key attribute, employee name, employee address, employee salary, and company name and company location. All these non-key attributes are depending on the key attribute. See this exactly, company location depending on the company name. Okay, in the same way, salary, address, employee name depending on the employee number. So here company location and company name are non-key attributes. So company location is depending on the company name. It is not allowed in the third normal form. So we need to separate the company table and the employee table. That's why the schema is split into two types. Okay, see here, employee in this table originally, okay, employee determines employee name, employee address, salary, company name, and company location. Now company location depending on the company name. That's why we split the table into a separately. Okay, in the same way, okay, salary, address, employee name determined by employee number. Next, boys code normal form. If a table is said to be a boys code normal form, it should satisfy the third normal form, and A determines B, and then A should be a super key. Okay, it is also called as a 3-point NF. It is also called as 3-point NF. Okay, if a normal form said to be a BCNF, it should satisfy the third normal form, and for any dependency A determines B. Okay, if it is A must be a super key. See this example, student ID, course, teacher. Okay, generally student ID determines course and teacher. Okay, see particularly teacher determines course. In the same way, student ID determines course and teacher. Okay, now we have to split the table into, okay, teacher ID, student ID, and course. See, okay, student ID, course determines teacher. In the same way, teacher determines course. Now split the table into two types. Okay, table 1 contains student ID, teacher ID, and table 2 contains teacher ID, teacher name, course. Now we are going to join with the two tables with the help of primary key and foreign key. Primary key, okay, primary key is linked with the table 1, okay, which contains also a teacher ID. Now we are going to retrieve the data from both tables. Okay, now here teacher ID is a super key. Okay, now what is a normalization? A normalization is a process of decomposing a table into a, okay, two or more tables. Okay, with the help of normalization we can reduce the anomalies. Okay, with that we can reduce the anomalies, we can reduce the redundancy. Redundancy is the big problem in normalization. Okay, if redundancy is there, we are going to face a lot of problems. Okay, if you apply normalization into the database should be more consistent state. Okay, which will helps to the database administrator to easily maintain the data. Okay, that's it for today.